Thank you. Finally. All right. Good morning, good evening, or good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome back to the Fanfliction Podcast, where we are writing Hollywood's next big blockbuster one podcast at a time. We may need to change that tagline, but we will get there later. First, introductions are in order, and something that after 5 episodes I realized I never introduced myself in any of the episodes. So the voice you've been hearing for 5 episodes is Drew. That would be me. Hi, everybody.
I mean, you introduce yourself at the end of the episode. You say,
Yeah.
I'm Drew. This is Brent from me. And
Yeah, but at that point, they're going, who the hell's Drew? He wasn't there at the beginning because he's not been doing this for 3 years and he doesn't know what he's doing. Anyway, who cares? Shut up, Drew. But introductions are in order. And as always, I am joined by Jess and Brandon, and we will start with Jess down there. How are you today?
Hi. I'm kind of over here in my video, but I know it's your video that matters. And thank you so much for introducing yourself, Drew, because I had no idea who you were this whole time. Like, I've been just coasting, doing my best. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But yeah, thanks for having me here again. Glad to be a part of this.
Woo! Yay! And we have right over there, Brandon. How are you today, Brandon?
Hello there.
I'm here. I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm solo parenting this week, so I'm in need of a nap.
I would say vodka, then nap.
No. Gummy bears will do. No vodka.
Gummy bears soaked in vodka.
Oh, those are so good.
Or Everclear.
No, Captain.
They tend to just disintegrate, though. But we are not alone tonight. We are joined by a very special guest writer tonight. We are joined by the Lady Wan from ScreenRun Podcast. Wan, how are you doing today?
I'm so excited to be here. Hi, everyone.
Awesome.
Hola.
You said a minute ago that you caught up on our podcast by listening to ours. I have been listening to yours. Your Body Snatcher episodes. And
thanks.
And I've actually talked my kids into watching the 78 version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers on Friday. We're going to put the
my gosh.
We got the projector. We're going to put it in the backyard and have popcorn, have a scary movie, and I'd love to have somebody dress up and come out and scare the hell out of them, but wife would kill me.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's awesome. Introduce them to the classics.
Oh. I think it's Whoops. Sorry. Wrong button. Sorry.
What have I done?
I don't know. I don't know what I've done. Okay. Hold on a second.
You doing okay there, Drew?
No, I'm not, because what I was looking for is now gone.
Is it the script? Did you lose the script?
No, I'll edit.
Delete it. It's gone.
I will edit this
all
over. I'll edit this out, but anyway.
Get it in the post.
Yeah, I'll edit and post. That's exactly how I roll. Hold on just 1 second.
You have a cricket sound.
Oh my God.
And that's not going to work. Shoot. I had this whole bit lined up. Damn it!
Oh, ambient sounds for the background.
Good, because I was about to do more Jennifer Coolidge. Oh my God. I can't stand silence.
All right, this will work. Okay, we'll come back. And I was saying, so yeah, I've been listening to your podcast, and totally not a big edit right there that's going to be obvious, but whatever, things happen. And I have a question. I'm one of those people that I recognize voices more than I will ever do faces. Like, me and the wife were watching the TV show The Resident the other day. This is how deep it gets with me. There was a character on there who showed up, and I went, I've heard that voice before. And it sat there, and I couldn't think of it. So I look it up on his IMDb page, And it turns out, you remember the like old school Magic School Bus episodes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How they had the guy, like the producer at the end, talk to the kids. It was that guy. The voice, he did the voice of that. That's how deep my voice thing goes.
That is a
Don't ever
very
get
deep
into
cut.
English dubbed anime then.
No. Well, I was listening to ScreenRun, and I was sitting there like the entire first episode going, listening to your co-host's voice. And I'm thinking, I've heard this voice somewhere before. He sounds just exactly like somebody. Do you know who I'm going to say?
Kevin Conroy.
No.
Well, then, can I play a clip from your show real quick?
Yeah.
Well, listen to this.
There are parts of it still, I just feel like there are moments where it feels like a fun throwback.
This is her co-host.
These B science fiction movies. I think it kind of has that, it's able to maintain that level of engagement for me where it has, I don't know, it just does. It feels like one of those where
And I don't know why it stopped.
That's enough,
Oh.
Chris.
Yeah, that's enough, Chris. And here's exactly who I think he sounds like.
Here is a list of errands and things that human adults need. Also, I'm giving you an advance on next month's rent, and I want you guys to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and buy everything on that list.
You will never be able to unhear that.
Yeah.
I don't know who either of those are.
That's Adam Scott.
That's Adam Scott from Parks and Rec.
I watched like 10 episodes.
Step Brothers.
Of Parks and Rec.
Yeah, I know more.
Sweet child of mine.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay,
Gotcha.
he also did a movie on Netflix where he plays the stepfather to Satan's child, and it's freaking great. So
that's
you
good.
should watch that too.
I've not seen that. I've
Stepdad
heard
of wait, what was the son's name? I can't remember.
I
Damien,
don't
or
remember.
Damien?
Yeah,
that it?
Damien. Yeah.
That'd be awkward.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Good luck trying to unhear that.
No, that's permanently in my brain. Now I'm gonna need to look up and see, like, is Adam Scott maybe like from the same area? Like, is it a similar accent thing? Now I need to know. Now you've made me curious.
I want to know the answer to this because I was thinking the same thing. Or maybe it's just a really deep cover.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do video episodes, so you may never know if I've been secretly podcasting with Adam Scott under a pseudonym. Like,
Oh,
who's to
That's
say?
such an Adam Scott thing to do.
that would be. I just like CIA level uncovered your podcast. That's awesome. Oh, either that or she's really pissed that I just blew somebody's cover. Oh.
She'll email. We'll get a lawyer message after
Cease
this
and desist.
recording.
Scrub
we
this
can't release this episode.
episode
Yep.
ever.
Mhm.
Oh,
Redacted.
all right. That is a perfect segue to releasing episodes and we're going to make a little change to the way this podcast works. We did 5 episodes. It worked great.
About time.
Yeah, about time. Brandon, you're fired.
We're learning.
Brandon, you're fired. Go to bed.
You were the chosen one.
Oh, but no, we've been saying that we're writing this as a movie, and at the end we were going to do a big table read. And let me clarify to everybody listening that when I say table read, I mean not just sit and read it. I'm talking music, sound effects, like a full audio drama is what I want to do. Of course, not licensed music and sound effects, because then we will hear from a lawyer. Because Disney gets real pissy about
Very
shit
true.
like that. But yeah.
Mhm.
But so far, we've written like 6 pages in 5 episodes, so that would take forever. So we're going to speed up the process a little bit. I wrote some more pages of the script
Mhm.
over the week, and we're going to just kind of go in and fix them because I hate all my dialogue. We introduce a teenage girl, and I don't know if you guys know this. I was never a teenage girl, so I have no idea how they think. You two seem like you might have had that experience.
Maybe.
It happened.
I'm Canadian, and I don't know.
Yeah,
In my
well.
teenage girl experience.
But yeah, so we're going to do that. And also, instead of doing it as a movie, we're going to change it up a little bit and do it as a TV series, like a Disney Plus Star Wars series, like 35 to 50, 60 minutes. And after each of those episodes, we'll get together, get a cast, and do the table read.
Ooh.
So instead of that
Very
taking
cool.
2 years, we might do one every other month. So, yeah. Enjoy that.
I like it. I like it.
So that's the 2 changes we'll be making. All right. Speaking of changes, we actually been teasing this for a week, maybe 2.
We've been teasing it one episode.
We forgot.
Yeah, we forgot it. Then
I appreciate the marketing twist, but in
No, I
reality,
mentioned
we
it.
forgot.
I mentioned it on one episode, like, oh crap, we forgot, like 2 weeks ago. Then last week just completely forgot it. And
Forgot to forget to mention it.
totally did, yeah. But we're going to get to it this episode, and that is our very first fan suggestion. Comes from Downtown Jennifer. Well, I don't want to say her full name or her maiden name, but Downtown Jenna, we'll just say that. And FYI, she went to college with me and Brandon's how we know her.
Who
And
said I went to college?
well, me, because that's
college.
that's where we met you, ding
Mom
dong.
goes to college. Sorry.
All right. So
Napoleon
this-
Dynamite? No. Okay.
So her edit takes place right after the whole they're getting shot at, and they destroy all the droids, and they look at each other, and Zephyr goes, well, that could have gone better, and Chamek goes, or he says could have gone worse, and Chamek says could have gone better. Her possible edit is, what if they don't speak after being shot at? What about a series of looks and a lot of eyebrow gesturing? The Padawan is too frazzled to speak. Mal meets his raised panic eyebrows with a cool shrug, and they move on. What do we think?
Okay, so what dialogue exactly would be taken out?
Well, that could have gone worse, and Chamek saying could have gone better.
Okay, so we know the dialogue is kind of showing how Chamek kind of is, I don't know, thinking in this kind of scenario, but I guess it depends whether it's important enough to show this character development there or just to do eyebrows. Like maybe that signifies that they know each other so well, they understand what they're saying without saying words.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I get that. What do you think, Brandon?
I like the words, but I don't know.
I like the little joke in there, could have gone better. I do like that. So
it does show, he's still got that little cheeky, teasy side that is happening instead of
maybe we could add eyebrow movement at the same time.
Plus,
It's could have gone better.
if our end goal is to read these out loud and it's just eyebrow movements, it's
Yeah, but we do post on YouTube, so
yeah, it'll be on YouTube, and
I'm just saying, podcast is in the name.
we can cast someone just as eyebrows, and they're responsible for all eyebrow movements throughout the script.
somebody
To the left.
we will have Brandon. We'll have a narrator reading the action parts, so they
Mal
will know.
raises his left eyebrow as if his name were Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes. Okay. What if we just add the shrug, like Chamek shrugs? Could have gone better.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
works. I think that conveys a similar.
So we can put that in here. Pull the screen down. That would go under action. Or no, we can just do that as parenthetical. It'll be easier.
Yeah. We can let the actor choose what shrugged means.
Yeah. Shrugging. I'll put shruggingly, because I'm sure that's a word.
Wrote it down. It's a word.
It is a word.
Yeah, there's no red squiggly line under it, so that's
Oh.
Okay,
how
the
I know
red
it's real.
squiggly line only means that the man thinks it's a word. Okay.
Fair.
Like the man as in somebody with a penis, or the overall general
The
man?
overall
Okay.
dictionary community of
Okay.
English.
All right, one more thing. I just saw. Oh, there it is. Yeah, so shruggingly. Got it. All right, one more thing I want to change that we did, I think, last week, and it's right before Zephyr goes to jump across the big hole. I wanted it to, I don't think I can make it, and Aaron wanted, I'm not going to make it. The more I think about that, I really think it needs to be, I don't think I can make it, showing that he was real cocky, humility, and now he's questioning himself.
It's doubt. It shows doubt. I like that.
Yeah. So I'm going to go back to So, yeah, I went back to, I don't think I can make it. And Chamek says, trust in the force, and Padawan go down hole. All right. Oh, and Brandon, this was your character you created, but I just needed something because every time I typed in M, it made me switch between Master Harch and Mal Chamek. So I gave Harch a first name, Arden. I just went to a website and it was the first name that showed up. If you think of something better, we'll rename it.
Arden Harch, I like it.
I mean, it's fine with it. It looks like you just took Brandon and took out B and N and switched to AR.
It's an homage to you.
Sure, that's edit here. That's yeah, Brandon. I renamed Harch after you, and it's kind of.
I mean, after what you were trying to do with James Earl Jones last week, like.
Okay,
I'm not surprised.
This did not go the way I pictured this conversation in my head because you all can see the screen, right?
Yep.
I figured this is what was going to happen. And those of you watching on YouTube can see that I just added an H and is now
it's a penis joke.
Hard on Harch, but no, we'll go with Arden.
Wait, hang on. Let me be the narrator. Drew has now tastelessly made a penis joke out of the script.
Is that your heart and heart, or are you just happy to see me?
All right, maybe we're going to change it. All right. Anybody remember where we left off last week? So I know.
We were just about to introduce the Padawan, so I think a lot of what you added to the bones, was Padawan onwards.
Okay, so I think we right here gestures toward the door, and all right, let's go in and find out. So we're going to meet the Padawan. All right. So and the action I wrote here. The door opens and Harch and Chamek walk inside to find a group of 10 to 12 Padawans around the age of 15 to 16 practicing blaster deflection. Each Padawan has a shield covering their face and a drone floating in front of them shooting lasers at them. The Padawans are blocking most of them. Only a few times does one make it through. How does that work? Do we need anything more in there?
I'm picturing. Seems good to me. Like, it gives a good intro onto what's going on, and then it also kind of signifies that a new Padawan might be there, but you don't know which one. And so the audience will be like,
Unless they saw casting beforehand. What about you, Brandon?
I'm sorry, what was the question I was reading?
You're reading what I just read out loud to you?
Do you have any edits?
Do you have any edits? Anything
or
to add
ads?
or take out?
The only thing that sticks out to me, it doesn't specify in this, but reading it, I get the mental image of very young Padawans practicing with one of the I forget what those little practice drone things are called, but I get the image.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like balls of
yeah, that exact thing. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the drone.
I can't remember what it's called. It has a name, but I get the mental image of younger Padawans, and
even though it specifically says Padawans around the age of 15 to 16.
Yeah, like despite that line, I still think I don't know. So
what would 15 to 16-year-olds do you think? What would they be working on? Maybe that's it. Like what they're doing seems young.
Actual personal connections with the Force, I would think. Because by this point, they would have had their own lightsaber, which means, and your lightsaber crystal color is based on your personal type of connection with the Force, and that's what determines what your color is and everything. So I would think like they would be like working on building their connection and more meditative stuff, and maybe combat, like actual like combat.
Have them practicing dueling each other.
Yeah, because like the exact Padawan that pops in my mind is the Master Skywalker, what are we gonna do? That little kid that got shish kebabbed.
Oh no,
That's
I'm,
the,
I'm
like, kid
thinking
that
much
pops in my
older than
head.
that. But what if we
What
had?
if in what it would if
Yes.
what if as an alternative the room is various ages of Padawan so you can have them doing different things based on their different experience levels because we can't be 100% certain what the sophomores or year 10s of Jedi students will be doing. Maybe there's a variety of ages in there doing different things, so adds more visual interest to the scene. Some are doing this blaster drone thing, some are practicing their levitation, some are, I don't know, other Jedi activities.
Yeah.
So maybe he's getting a precocious little kid, maybe he's getting a moody teenager, we don't know yet. Kind of add some anticipation to what this matchup is going to be.
Yeah, I can see that. That way we really don't have a clue what kind of Padawan he's getting. Huh. It's a much bigger room than what I was picturing, but it works.
Do we have the budget?
Yeah.
We have an
Biggest
infinite
question.
budget. We have Disney money. So
Well, then
Okay.
let's make it happen. Let's get this big giant room.
Yeah.
okay.
They're
All
doing
right.
stations. You ever did that in school?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh, where like they have stations, you do a different activity at each station, usually in gym class.
Like
Yeah, my
CrossFit.
my kids,
But
My
you're
kid-
children and a grown up's yelling at you.
All right, so ages.
Wait, you guys went to school?
Yeah, in Canada it's like mandatory or you go to jail or something. I don't know.
So a
There's
group of
cops
10 to 12
just for
around the
school.
age.
My
So I
parents,
don't know.
my parents told me about school. Never got to experience.
Really?
No, I'm a teacher, so
Yeah, but I wasn't sure of like your lived experience.
no, I went to school. Unfortunately.
All right, so how many? So we thinking more than 10 to 12 then?
Yeah, maybe like 20 to 30,
Okay.
you know?
All right, 20 to 30 Padawans around the age of 6 to 18 practicing different aspects of the Force. Some are dueling.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be cool because like the camera would pan to like each thing, and that could be like a
Mhm.
whole few seconds of just the camera being like, "Whoa, look at this!"
Push pull. Force push and pull.
I don't know anything about Star Wars, so like I'm learning on the go. I don't know
For-
what the Force means.
What do you think, Brandon? Can we just do like Disney in the last Rise of Skywalker and just start making up random Jedi powers, like teleporting things behind our back because we need it for plot point?
That was the dyad.
That was the stupidest shit ever. Anyway, force push and pull, dueling, blaster deflection.
And then you can have a few just meditating.
No, they'll start floating. We've already seen meditation. We don't want to go there
Oh.
again.
Okay. All right.
I mean, we can. I mean,
That's more of like a meditating kind of thing, and you're essentially talking like a army training ground at this point with
Yeah, I
lightsabers
guess.
and
What
laser
else do they
bolts
do
and
in training?
Yeah, this is a
push,
room of like
pull,
drills.
jump, big
jumping.
poles,
And that one
run really fast.
time in one movie, they ran really fast. Yeah.
Yeah, that one time when they needed them to go really quick.
They do it in the games too.
Yeah.
I only ever played
Yeah,
one
so someone
Star
could
Wars
be like
game.
flash running.
What game was it?
It was the one where you're Anakin and you're in the racing one from episode 1.
Episode 1 Pod Racers.
Yeah, that's the only one.
At least it's a good one.
Played. Okay, good. I'm glad. Well, I'm
I'm
glad.
just gonna
Maybe
put-
I need a taste. I don't know.
Etc. for now on. Now.
Yeah.
Okay. So we don't need the.
We'll let the budget decide.
So we can get rid of that. Get rid of most of those words too. Okay. Yeah, etc. Oh. Period. Thank you, keyboard. Okay.
You're welcome.
So then we have Arden. We have Harch saying, Colleen, come here, please. Colleen's going to be the Padawan. And I didn't know how to say it, whether you would call them, like,
Is
I just put
Colleen a male or a female?
Colleen's a girl.
Okay. Just making sure.
because
Because
the
if they
next
were
line,
male,
a young
then it'd be
Colleen,
Mr. Clean.
a young
I
cage
did
girl.
the same joke, and I was like, oh.
So a young cage girl. I didn't know whether to call him Cage or KGN.
Where are we at?
Right here.
Yeah. Oh, a young Cage. They're Cage. I think they're just called Cage.
Okay, so a young cage girl of about 15 removes her face shields. We'll have her doing blaster deflection because why the heck not? And walks over to Chamek and Harch. Pretty straightforward.
Could she be helping, like, the younger ones with that?
Ooh,
Like, she's already kind of teaching them a little bit. Like, she's already kind of done all her stuff with all her age group that she was asked to, like, help the younger ones.
Okay, yeah, that's good. I like that.
She smacks their face.
It
shield
just
with
gives
her
her a
lightsaber.
reason to, like, also be
15.
over there with the younger ones, you know? And gives her more of an authoritative role, you know, that she's already so good.
Yeah. Speaks to her qualifications already.
So there we go. Stops helping the younger Padawans and walks over to Chamek and Harch. I like that. All right. And her first words, slightly confused, talking to Harch here. Yes, master, what can I do for you today? Was that too awkward?
I might just leave it as yes, master.
Okay. Short and to the point.
Yup.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes when you do dialogue, it's like explaining the subtext.
Less is more.
And it's like the
Mhm.
acting's gonna explain the subtext. Yeah, it's like, yes, master, that's explaining like what are you asking me for? Like, what am I here?
Well, as we learned in the first episode, I'm not good at subtext. Way good at the overtext.
Which is great because then the overtext gives us the subtext that the text is giving. That's why we're editing through it.
Wait, you said
So-
text a lot. Start over.
I'm saying you're writing the subtext out loud.
Ah, okay.
So we just are removing the subtext because it
Gotcha.
says it. Yes.
Okay. Harch comes back with, I'm here to inform you that the council has assigned you a master.
That sounds good to me.
Good. Okay. Harch gestures toward Chamek, probably, as he's saying it, and continues. This is Mal Chamek. You are to begin your training with him immediately.
I'm bound.
Yeah.
I'm very pleased to meet you.
Okay, stop reading ahead,
Oh, sorry.
especially out loud.
We're reading
Hello,
together,
Master
Brandon.
Chamek.
All right, Colleen turns to look at Chamek and bows to him. Excitedly, hello, Master Chamek. I am very pleased to meet you. I am looking forward to learning much from you. When can we get started? Like, this is, we said in the beginning, first episode, she's the exact opposite of him. She's bubbly, she's excited, she's green as grass, so to speak. And as Kevin said last week, Chamek's seen some shit, so.
What if she didn't want him for master and she was like, the crazy dude? The Jedi drunk?
Oh
The
yeah,
death stick
like people
smoker?
know about him. Like he's the
Yeah,
guy
he's
that
got a
won't
bad rep.
leave. Yeah, people would know. It's been 10 years.
Well,
He fucking sorry, my one.
there's your one.
He floats the kids around. Like that must get around in these Jedi temples.
I mean,
Like people are
It-
like she works with the young Padawans now, which means they're like, yeah, oh my gosh, I was just floated in Master Chemek's meditation class. Poof.
my fear of that is if we take that out, I mean, if we make her that way, that takes that dichotomy of him not wanting her and she doesn't want him.
But I think that would be funny, right? If they both don't want each other. like
yeah, probably.
buddy cop movie, you know? They're both like, oh, but they work together to solve the case.
Yeah, but I can't.
I'm just saying, like, for me, I would just put it reluctantly instead of excitedly and take out the when can we get started. And then she's saying the same lines. But that is just my opinion. Anyone else can chime in.
See.
I mean, I think you could definitely go either way between like she's just super stoked to have a master and have something new to do. It's like, oh no, this guy. But I think maybe instead of I'm very pleased to meet you, maybe she could say like I've heard so much about you or something along those lines. Because if the idea is that he's been here for 10 years and she's supposed to be like 15, he's been here the whole time she's been there reasonably, right? So like she has to be aware of him, like you said. So I don't know if there's a way to, instead of like, I've heard so much about you is like a very normal Earth exchange. So maybe it's like, I've heard, you know, much about your experiences or something like that. I don't know. Like, and then
I like that.
You can really kind of add some different inflection. Like, has she like heard a lot and she's worried, or she's heard a lot and she's curious, or there's a lot of different ways to read that line, you know?
Oh, yeah. I like curious. Like, this old man who's one of the greatest masters out there, but
this recluse.
Yeah, but he's been like sheltered for 10 years. What happened? I'm curious, you know? And she's obviously a go-getter. So she curious would be natural. But I do like that line, like, I've heard so much about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that line. I just, back to Jess's point. Sorry.
I'm willing to give in. Like, I was just saying.
No. I see where you're coming from, but I'm afraid we're going to lose. I think the one bit of like wholesome comedy we're going to get is he doesn't want her. She wants to really be invested in this. He pushes her away, but he comes around to her. I mean,
okay, so she's like the type A super student Padawan, right? Like studying all the time. Credit. Like that's her.
She's like our Tracy Flick. She's just above and beyond, ready to go.
Yeah.
Gonna go to the Harvard of Jedis.
So I think she can say that excitedly, and she can be excited and curious about it. And that's where instead of reluctance, forget I said that. She's excited, she's curious, but she also knows a lot about him because she's a girl that does her homework.
Mm-hmm. She knows it all.
All right. Like I said, never been a teenage girl. I will.
Well, there was that one time.
Well, we promised we wouldn't talk about Tahiti, so.
Totally good.
Yeah, I do too, but.
I'm perpetually a teenage girl. I never grow up.
All right, so what? All right, you just talk. All right, hello, Master Chamek. I'm going to hit backspace.
All right.
Tell me what she says.
Hi.
Is I've heard so much about you too normal?
Or I have if they are
so
against contractions. I don't know what the Jedi code is.
Did the Jedi use contractions?
I have no idea.
They are allowed to use apostrophes. There's
a lot of them in their names. Yeah.
All right. I've heard so much about you.
I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's like she can be excited and put the little pause in there. And that's like letting the audience know that she knows. But she's not letting that stop her because she's a go-getter.
1.5 dots.
Okay, is that all she's saying?
Opportunity.
Is that all she's saying, or are we saying more?
She also says,
I still like that I'm looking forward to learning much from you.
Extended warranty.
Yeah, I just don't know why she'd say, when can we get, like, okay, would she, I'm here for you because I'll send you a master. So they're both being surprised with this.
Yes. Okay,
how long normally when a Padawan learns who their master is, do they start?
Immediately.
There.
Okay, then she wouldn't ask.
Yeah,
she knows. She's smart. She's a smart girl.
I think I'm looking forward to learning much from you, but lose when can we get started? Because I think that's another one of those that you've put in there that is like, here's the text. Like, this is what I want to stress is that she's anxious to get started, but I'm looking forward to learning from you can be delivered in a way that says that without saying it. And so I think you keep his response as is, like you just move forward from there.
Gotcha. I just realized that I hadn't shared my screen because you both told me to delete a line that I already deleted. So we're good.
Oh. Yay!
I was like, why do they keep telling me to delete that? I already did. I literally deleted that whole block and was just typing what you were saying.
I can see your screen.
Yeah, now you can.
No, I could before.
Oh, well, it was just, he was being sexist and blocking it from women. Drew, this is why you need us on.
Yes, this is, yeah. All right, so hello, Master Chamek. I've heard so much about you. I'm looking forward to learning from you. Is that it? Or...
Yeah, I think, like, I've heard so much about you. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
All right, so I have next.
He just goes, calm yourself. Like, I feel like
can
it almost
interrupt.
could be, yeah, he's interrupting her, yes.
So she could say maybe like,
you dashes.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
interrupt.
I didn't know if there's going to be another word. All right,
Just
then I could put.
I'm
that's
sure
it.
that ...
We
I
can
would
let
just
the
keep it
actress
just
have
like-
fun.
Yeah, just like she's really just going, and we don't even know what she was about to say because he's interrupting. Calm yourself, young one.
How about? Oh, I got an idea. How
It's
about
interrupt. There's a T
it?
after the P. After.
Oh
Interrupting.
God, I can't type or spell.
No, I like that better though.
Interrupting.
Interrupting sounds exactly what it is.
All right, so how about literally?
It's an onomatopoeia or whatever that word is.
Onomatopoeia.
Oh, that's a good ad. Yeah, Chamek raises his hand to stop Colleen from continuing. I like that. Like it's
God,
kind
somebody
of
tell me how to spell continuing because I'm sure that's wrong.
No, that's right. That's
I'll
it.
be damned. Woo! We need a noise, Brandon. You need a noise for every time I actually spell something that's more than 4 letters
Wait,
correctly.
I got it.
There's 2 R's, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you're playing, we're not hearing, so I'm gonna move on.
I played a kid's cheering sound effect.
No, well, yay! All right, so yeah, Chamek raises his hand. So Colleen, I'm looking forward to learning from you. Chamek raises his hand, shows her 1990 style hand to the face to stop her from continuing, and looks at her and says, "Calm yourself, young one." All right, then Chamek turns to look at Harch and says, "Are you sure about this? She seems to be the complete opposite of me. I'm not sure this pairing is a good idea. That's clunky as hell, and I want to change it, but I want to get that point across."
I think you just cut out the middle line.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, like she
I'm
seems
not
the complete
sure
opposite.
about this pairing.
I don't even think she seems the complete opposite of me. We're seeing that.
Yeah,
We're
I
visually
think you just
seeing
take that line out.
Yeah, I agree. Because like
Are you
we're
sure about
visually
this?
seeing that.
And the random period.
Yeah.
Nobody likes a random period.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Let me tell you, being a teenage girl.
I set it up. You knocked it out of the park. Oh, all right.
I told you I'm not funny by myself. I need.
All right,
Can we change, because you have sure in both sentences, can we change the second one
Oh.
to certain?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
I'm not certain this pairing is a good idea.
Yes. That's...
Or I'm not certain it's wise. That feels aggressively Jedi. I don't know. All the other episodes you've done when you're reading Mal's lines, I'm hearing them in Ewan McGregor's voice. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, but that's what I'm doing. So that's been helpful.
Okay, that's not a bad idea.
McGregor on cigarettes.
I'm not sure this is wise.
I like that. Like, it's good when it's less wordy. Like when it says the same, it conveys the same points.
Yeah, I can't write dialogue at all.
That's fine. You're putting what we need. Like that's
Exactly.
why it's bones.
Yeah, I'm not a good speaker, says the person with a podcast.
Hey, a lot of bad writers are great storytellers.
Yeah, I'm neither, says the person with a podcast who's telling a story. Anywho,
we're punching it up. What's happening
that's right.
here?
I can't. I've said at the beginning, can't do this on my own. Harch comes back laughing. The fact that she is your polar opposite is the exact reason the council chose her as your Padawan. I hate that.
Okay. We see what you want to say. We just have to work
You
it.
Yeah.
sure about this?
Maybe
I don't know
like-
that this is a wise decision. And the fact that you don't see why it's a wise decision is why this decision was made.
Hold on. I was sorry. You said something good.
oh, it's moving.
It's moving. Yeah.
It's moving.
That's what she said.
Who was it? Harch? Yeah. Harch said the metaphor with the rock and the moss, right?
Yes.
Where'd it go? Sorry, I lost my
So
spot.
Harch likes metaphors.
How
He's
about-
a very metaphor kind of guy.
How about he just looks Chamek right in the eyes and goes, rock, meat, no, shoot.
Rock meat moss.
Yeah, but that
Meat
doesn't make
hill.
sense.
Rock meet hill.
Yeah, rock, meat, hill. Roll down, because he said rolling rock.
Oh, okay. I like that Rock Meat Hill. Because that's like a callback, which we love.
And if they're saying it in front of her, she'll be like, "What are these dudes talking about?" Because she wasn't in that scene. So
Yeah.
it's
which
it's
is
again
totally-
kind of establishing the elder people having younger person is like not quite privy to, showing the leaders to the mentee kind of thing.
That was the worst part about being a teen. Like,
So-
the adults still talked in front of you. It's like, cognitive ability over here. Excuse me.
Right after Rock meets hill, delete everything after that and just do a wipe. A scene like
Well,
Rock Meats Hill.
scene
well,
wipe.
in a minute. We'll hold on. So Harch first gestures first to Colleen, then Chamek. Rock, meat, hill.
What are they cleaning?
Okay, you know what? Quit making fun of my name. Because I totally
And then-
stole it from a novel.
I think after Rock Meet Hill, you can add, I don't know if this is parenthetical or whatever, but like Colleen looks confused. And then I do agree with the Brandon there that from there you just wipe.
Wipe.
Okay, so
But first you got to have that moment of her being like, "What?"
probably be action.
You can always move Colleen and him talking to another scene. So it's like Chamek could be meeting Colleen somewhere else after the wipe.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So Colleen gives a look of, what was the word you used?
Confusion.
Confusion.
Jigglypuff cast confusion.
Yes, that's probably right.
No, Jigglypuff can't learn confusion. Come on. now.
Jigglypuff is psychic.
No,
All
it's
right.
not.
It's normal psychic, no?
It's normal, and then later it was retconned to be normal fairy.
Oh, normal fairy. Fairies
right.
can't learn confusion? I thought fairies could.
Jigglypuff can't.
So you're saying,
Unless it's TM.
I only ever used Butterfree. It was the first Pokemon I ever caught, and I just leveled it all the way up.
Not a bad one.
okay, so you
Yeah,
guys are
they can learn
saying
confusion.
basically skip this whole next part and just get to the library?
Well, I like what is there anything really
Hmm.
important in that like I read it briefly before recording. I'm trying to remember that scene specifically. Is there something?
It's basically Chamek and Colleen and Harch talking how they're going to send them on a mission. They have to go talk to the librarian who's it's first.
Okay,
I guess
I think we should still have that scene. We're just moving it to a different location. Like we're out of the room with all the Padawans doing their stuff. We're just swiping
Yeah.
to them somewhere more private, talking about it. Right?
I
Yeah,
mean,
that makes sense to me because I feel like the nitty gritty of we're going to start this training together wouldn't be discussed in essentially the gym. Like
okay, so maybe you
we
already
moved
have
this
them
to
in the
guidance
library.
counselor's office.
Maybe you already have
Yeah.
them.
I'm okay with where this is. I just think after look of confusion, that feels like a Star Wars moment to just wipe to the next scene.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
But
this is a
sti-
conversation that can be had in another scene. Like this
Yeah.
location isn't like a parlay to like what's going on. You know?
Okay. My question is, we wipe here. What's the time difference? I mean, is it just like five? Are we literally wiping for 5 minutes later as they're walking to the library?
Or they could be at the library. Like
I mean,
it's-
Or they could be at Zach's diner.
No, I'm not going to Zach's. Not get any Jawa juice.
I
cup of Java juice.
I think in the library, because if it's another hallway walk and talk, we just had one of those.
Okay.
So I think it's too soon to hallway walk and talk again.
Okay.
So
yeah.
I think you wipe after the look of confusion and then we cut to the library.
Okay. I like that better. I think that works.
yeah, me too.
So we need a transition. Which direction are we going to wipe this time?
From right to left.
Wipe right.
That's the opposite of what I just said.
You said right to left.
Right, so you're not going right.
Wipe left. We already had a wipe left. Suppose. Anyway.
So maybe you're wrong the first time.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just go down. And
They're all wipe left.
We will just cut this. And delete that. Come up here and...
What if after the wipe, instead of having them go to the library and talk, you go to a battlefield where you see fallen battle droids cut up to pieces everywhere. They look at each other like, "You're right. I did learn a lot from you." And then
no.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn, I was gonna vote yes.
All right. So, they're in the Jedi library. Okay. So they'll need. Okay.
So I think you just start with Colleen and her
Yeah.
dialogue.
Well, we don't need. We can get rid of that whole sentence there because it doesn't make sense because we took out his snappiness. Harch leads the way back in the hallway. No, how about he leads the way to a table?
Sure, like they're walking into
I
the
think
library.
if
Or, go ahead, Juan. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm trying to picture this library now.
The Jedi library.
Um,
in the temple.
imagine like 12-foot
Yeah.
tall bookcases that are white with glowing blue books on them, with tables in the middle, long tables. 2 stories, I think.
yeah, sorry. I'm just picturing the study room from Community, so I'm having trouble. Just like one table in the middle, right? Like,
Can I share
that's-
my screen? If so, like I can show you a picture of it.
Yes, you
so
should
it's
be
kind
able
of
to.
like the prophecy room in Harry Potter. Like that's what I'm picturing for.
Wars,
If you said blue light, that's
episode
now what I'm picturing.
2,
High shelving with blue light.
Hang on, I got this. Jedi. Well, it's called Jedi Archives. But... All right, where's share my screen at?
I don't know. How to...
More. Leave.
Using the force.
Apps. Share. Sharing is not turned on. Send request.
There, now you can.
You've been denied.
Okay. So share screen 2. So can you see it there?
No.
No. Oh wait,
Nope.
I have to hit share.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay. So this picture right here, that's the library.
Got it.
Okay, so,
So, like,
walking
less
to a
cozy
table.
than-
And
Community.
there are different areas, yeah. Like this is just the main room because in some of the different, especially in the Clone Wars, there's some like offshoots and tables where you can sit down and stuff. So
Sorry, I can't help but look at the files. What Misa say?
that's his
Yeah.
You
soundboard.
not liking us.
Yeah.
What have I done?
All right, back to my screen sharing.
What if I don't want to give up the power?
You don't have a choice.
Drew has the higher ground.
I have the high ground.
Wait.
I know very limited about Star Wars. I have the high ground. But the things I do.
All right. So let me go back to mine so I can share the script. All right. So Harch leads the way to, and now my keyboard stopped working again. Leads the way. My keyboard's not working. There we go. Leads the way, for the third time, to a table in the back.
Grandpa can't figure out the computer again.
Shut up, Sonny. And asks...
What do you mean I gotta click on the window?
Chamek and Colleen to have a seat. Well, no, we can't tell him.
What if they're just already sitting? Like, what if it just wipes to them in their conversation at the table?
That's fine. That actually I think works better. We don't need to see them walk up to a table.
That's typically what you see in a Star Wars scene change. Is there's something going on? They hit the end of the scene, they wipe, and they're in the middle of the next scene.
By episode 10, I will probably have rewatched a Star Wars movie. I promise.
I thought you were talking Star Wars episode 10. I was being like,
no.
Episodes.
A Star Wars movie. I cannot promise which one, but I'm sure in the next few weeks I can find time.
All right. So Harch, Chamek, and Colleen are sitting at a table, kind of isolated. I would say isolated from everybody else.
Yeah. Especially because the last scene was very busy. This scene should be, focused on them and this conversation, I think.
Yeah, maybe even add they're sitting at a table in a, quiet isolated corner of the library or something, just to kind of emphasize that nobody is near them, nobody's going to be overhearing this. It's gone from a very public, active, energetic room to a quiet, private place.
I like that, yeah. So Harch, Chamek, and Colleen are sitting at a table in the corner, isolated from everyone else. Okay. So then I'll change his first line because it won't make any sense now, but Colleen, eagerly, where are we going? That'll be gone. Can we go to Kashyyyk? I have always wanted to meet a Wookiee. Foreshadowing our character that we will meet, who Brandon will not shut up about, our basic speaking Wookiee. Birdwar, or whatever his name was.
I've decided to change it to Dave.
Yeah, we'll workshop the name then. But anywho,
I love it. You'd be like, it's from ye old English. Right? Because Star Wars is in the future, right? So.
No, it's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
In a galaxy.
From when? Do they ever specify?
No,
because it's in a galaxy far, far away.
It could be a long time ago from the future. I've watched
Back to the Future 3. The stuff about space, like even though it was a long time ago, to our eyes, it might be happening right now because of the speed of light. So
all right,
that's true. So Dave is like a totally now name. My stepdad's named Dave. Perfect.
Okay, sure.
I'll practice my impression.
All right, so I can get rid of where are we going
here.
Yeah, I think the next that dialogue works though.
Can we go to Kashyyyk? I've always wanted to meet. And she goes.
What did I say about speaking?
Maybe where you have eagerly, maybe excitedly whispers, because she's like in the library, so like they're she knows she's supposed to be calm and quiet, but she's just that excited, kind of.
Okay.
She's trying to contain herself, but you can still read the giddiness that she has.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so excitedly whispering, can we go to Kashyyyk? I have always wanted to meet a Wookiee. And Chamek comes back with, what did I say about keeping yourself calm, Padawan?
Okay, but did he say that to her?
Yes.
Wait, like
Yeah,
when he
calm
gave her the
yourself.
hand.
Yeah, he told
right?
her, calm yourself,
He
young
gets the
one.
hand.
Yourself.
So, like, it's fair for her not to remember when he was, like, giving her the hand and be like, calm yourself.
It is, though, the only thing he has said to her so far. So
that's true.
Yeah.
It can be. It can also imply that they spoke more before they got to the library.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like I said, I'm up to change it if you want to cut it out.
No, I think it's
I
good.
can leave it.
Yeah, I think it's just the way the actor needs to say it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a word for it. But, I mean, they're in the library, and he's not obviously giving their hand going, calm yourself. He's like, what did
Almost
I
as
say?
Exhaustedly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe he's already exhausted with her energy, like even getting to the library. Like he's like already like, oh, what did I say? Like I've told you this 5 times getting here.
No squiggly. Okay, we're good. All right, so then Colleen comes back with, I am sorry, Master. It's just that I have not been off planet since before I can remember.
Just get rid of that third E, or the middle, that one, that E.
Remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Not that one.
The other one.
The other one.
Remember.
Yeah.
We'll go with typo on that one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think I like the word
REMEMEBER. Yeah, so it's like banana. I never know when to stop spelling banana.
Remember Kofefe.
Yeah. All right, so you go with that. I'm sorry, Master. It's just that I've not been off planet since before I can remember. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm asking,
that is
not
about
you.
to change.
You have a beard. I'm talking to the teenage girls over there.
I mean, she's explaining like why, and she obviously is trying to like be like explaining why she's excited.
Almost kind of like she's trying to connect with him a little bit too.
I'm wondering though if maybe, because if we're saying she's 15-ish, he's been this recluse on this, wherever, Jedi High. He's been there for 10 years, so he's been there staying put, assuming like her whole training. So she could say similar to what you have here, like, it's just that I've not been off planet. But I don't want to say since before I can remember. So maybe something like in many, many years, and then we can have, and then have him say under his breath, like, you're not the only one, or something like that. Like, it's not to her, but that's why I don't want her to say since before I can remember, because he obviously remembers the last time he was off planet. Like, it's haunting him.
Yeah.
So
I have not been off planet just in a very long time.
Yeah.
I think that's good, because I feel like Chamek should talk to himself, kind of give the audience those tidbits.
Oh, it even knows who I want to speak. Sweet. So Chamek, when you said kind of under his breath.
You're not the only one.
So.
And it shows his trauma. Like, he has trauma from it. So
exactly.
That's the point of that's the whole story, is just like Chamek's issues.
Is that the movie name? Like,
Chamek's
trauma?
Star Wars Trauma Award.
Oh, that will be the book I write about this episode.
Little behind the curtain here. When I was originally thinking this idea of what kind of like the movie I wanted to do, I almost wanted to do like an Office style mockumentary about members of the Empire working random places. But yeah,
you should. I just feel
that'll
like
be
that's
season 2.
Yes. I had breakfast with BJ Novak once, so I'm pretty much an Office writer. And by with, I mean near. Like he was 3 tables down. But I saw him. So it was very close.
I saw Stanley one time.
We're pretty much a writing team. That's what I'm saying. We got names. We got credits.
We have a name.
Yeah, sure. All right. So under his breath, you're not the only one. And I have Arden Harch coming back with, well, that is about to change. We're going to talk to the librarian We're going to talk to librarian Hoozits to discuss the mission that the council is sending you both on. Speaking of librarian Hoozits, Jessica.
Who sits?
Hoozits.
Who sits?
Hoozits. It says librarian Hoozits.
I'm pretty sure it says who sits.
Do you want librarian Hoozits to be your science character?
Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Because then, because I wanted my character to like be the one that kind of gives them the information. So yes, please. I feel like that's perfect.
Now let me remember where that button is. Rename character.
Okay.
We were named.
Do you have the notes? Because I am not prepared with the notes. I don't.
Tanga Allure.
Yes.
I think it was Alorr.
Yes, that looks right.
So we're going to talk to Tanga Allure.
Has a sexy name, actually a scientist. I love it. I feel like that is feminist as it can be. I already used
librarian Allure.
What?
The librarian, that makes it even better. Actually.
I would say librarian Allure instead of Tinga Allure, the librarian.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's fine. Like the audience doesn't even need to know like the full name in the in the credits. You'll put the full name. So
I have a question.
Still don't know Greedo's full name.
Yes.
Do people call librarians like librarian their last name, like Doctor?
Not in real life, but let's find out if they do that in Star
Wars. What is the Star Wars protocol? Because I'm always wrong.
I mean, it could be. It very well could be, but
I mean,
I know the librarian from episode 2 has a name, so let me look what they call her.
Yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know. That was
you can always just put Tanga Allure and just have librarian insinuated by the fact that she's wearing like maybe light blue that matches.
Well, I mean, she's a Jedi, so she's she could be Master Allure.
Yeah, but if we're like making her specifically the one that works in the library, we can just have her dressed in library dress.
Well,
like she matches the aesthetic. You know what I mean? Like if it's light blue lights, she could be wearing light blue.
Okay.
Or light blue lights. I don't know. I don't know what librarians wear in Star Wars.
Brown, the one in episode 2.
Oh, she can wear brown
Acosta
then.
Nu is her name.
She can wear brown.
And she was a badass.
Was she in a Jedi library?
She wears, she's like the librarian.
Beige, brown, something like that.
Sorry, Brandon.
She wore a black like under like shirt and then like a light brown robe with black marking like lines on it. Master of the Jedi Order who served as chief librarian of the Jedi Archives.
So was she referred to as librarian so-and-so or master so-and-so?
Probably Master. She was a Jedi Master. They would have called her Master Nu.
Okay, so maybe she's a Jedi Master that works in the library.
Yeah, so maybe say Master Allure in the library.
So maybe she knows Mal Chamek for the past 10 years. She hasn't left as well, but she's been staying to like study.
Mm.
Well, Chamek's been staying because of trauma.
Okay.
Maybe, okay, let me see. Well, that is about to change. How about instead of we're going to talk to librarian Allure to discuss the mission the council is sending you on, you could say archivist Tenga Allure
Okay.
will be
briefing you.
Yes. Thank you.
I knew the word you were looking for.
Yeah. I was like, what's
No,
the word
that's
where
great.
somebody tells somebody something?
Okay, so I'm just going to delete it all and we'll start over.
And I use the fancy word for librarian, archivist.
You need a whole degree. People forget. You need a degree in librarianism or whatever it is.
And I think it's like a master's. I think you got to get two. Like,
Yeah.
you have to get two.
You got to get a bachelor's in English most of the time, unless you're doing whatever. And then you get a master's in librarian science.
Yeah. Tenga Allure has so many student loans.
All right, so well, that is about to change. Archivist Tenga Lore is going to brief you on your upcoming mission.
Cool.
I love it.
All right. Colleen is visibly happy at this news, and Chamek looks devastated. Devastated is probably not the right word.
Anxious?
Yeah.
Wait. So, hang on. Something just hit me. Did
Uh-huh.
Arden follow them all to the library? Or-
Yeah,
Yes,
they all
he's-
went.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just Chamek
No,
and the
it's the three of
student
them.
chilling at the table.
No, they're all three here at the table.
Oh, okay.
So he looks anxious. Okay.
And then I think you can cut the next part, like the Malchmac off-world. I think we've established that with the under his breath thing, so you can take that out and yeah.
Well, too many. So just delete this. And we don't need trails off and looks away because he hasn't said anything.
Yep.
You don't need the part about the ship either. Jedi always have a ship.
He doesn't have
always
one. He
has
hasn't.
one. But the council always gives Jedi
I
a
still
ship.
think we can skip that.
Skip the
I don't
ship.
think it adds much.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think even skip the next bit of direction and just well, actually, excuse me, not skip the next bit of direction, but change the direction to have Tenga Allure enter the scene with the materials.
With the very large book. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So Tenga Allure approaches the table. Very large, old book. Okay. And then we have Allure. Hello, Masters, Hearts, and Chamek.
Wait. Sorry, Drew.
Sorry.
I don't mean to interrupt. Can I do the voice just for funsies?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Hello, Masters Heart and Chamek. And hello to you, little one. How may I be of service to you today?
That's got to change because
Okay, what is she?
she should know she's coming, so she doesn't. I don't know why I put that. I mean, we already said she has to know she's coming. Hearts knows she's coming. She's had to know she's going to brief you on something.
Brought the materials.
Hello, Masters Heart and Chamek.
How about-
and hello to you, little one. I brought the materials.
Are we ready to get
What-
started?
Yeah, whatever the line is, like, how do you expect her to talk? Like, I need to know.
It's your
This is my
character.
character. I said I was wrong.
A drunk Southern belle. Is
No,
exactly what she should sound like.
Your delivery wasn't wrong. Just what
Yeah,
Like
he was saying the line was.
the
Oh,
line's
okay.
wrong. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh, phew. I was
God,
stressed.
kill the director over here.
Yes, you're supposed to direct me. I'm so sorry. Okay, I want to know Juan's, are we ready? Because I feel like she would change that a little bit. I was just reading what you said.
Oh, it's okay. I wrote it and it was wrong. But okay, so we got wrong button. All right. Okay, so let's just for now stop there because I want to discuss something that's a little well, we might just save that to next week. Sorry, Juan. So
That's
Brandon,
okay. She has to come back for the table read.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Brandon, what do we do now?
What do we do now? We hit save.
We
hit save.
And save as PDF.
We take a screenshot with our iPads, and then we all turn it in and say it's our own work.
No.
Can I ask a question?
You just did.
Can I ask a follow-up? And
you just
another
did.
One?
Oh, yes.
maybe you oh, hold on. Okay. Maybe you discussed this in the prequel episode that hasn't been released yet, but where are we in the Star Wars timeline that we are aware of? Like, is this after all the stuff that Disney has put out, or is this somewhere in the middle?
I thought we talked about it last week, but maybe we didn't. This is about 100 to 200 years before Episode 1.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
It's good to remind everyone where we are because I also don't know.
That's true. I have no idea where I am most of the time. All right, but I think that's a good spot to stop tonight. I think we did some good work. We got some.
We did so much. I think the bones idea is really like making us muster through.
Yeah, I think that helps a lot.
Yes, it's your story. We're just
living in it.
Lady Wan said, punching it up.
Yeah,
it's my world. You're just living in it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think it's a really good way to do it because, like you said, like you're able to write exactly what it is you're trying to convey, and then you're kind of crowdsourcing the best way to say that in a visual medium. So I think it's a good way to work through it. I like it.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of it's your world and we're all just living in it, Lady Wan, why don't you tell us about what is ScreenRun and how can people find it and find you and talk to you and all the plugs?
Yeah. So ScreenRun is a podcast where my co-host, who may or may not be Adam Scott, and I discuss movies in a series. So different seasons are different themes. Season was our Body Snatcher season, so we did all the Body Snatcher films. But season 2 was the Alien film. So we just did a postscript to that with the latest Alien Romulus that came out. So we just have a great time discussing movies of a different theme. We've got Kevin Smith, the Alien films, John Carpenter, Body Snatchers, and we have fantastic guests join us to talk about those movies.
Oh, I didn't know you had a Kevin Smith season. Fun.
Yeah, man, that's how we started.
Sorry, that came out. That was supposed to be in my head. Sorry. I love the
Chamek
Smithverse.
Is based on Drew, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I base every character I create off of somebody I know.
Most authors do. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's just the creative process. There's no shame in that.
Write what you know.
That's true.
Say
hello to Jar Jar
movie?
Binks below me.
A 4:30 movie.
I'm to your right.
Damn it.
Everybody
will see you below me.
4:30 movie is the latest from Kevin Smith.
I have not seen it. No.
Just came out. I if you like Kevin Smith, I'd give it a watch.
I will watch Kevin Smith read a phone book.
Yeah, it seems loosely inspired by his adolescence.
Oh, I'll have to give it a look. All right. Well, I kind of interrupted you, so
that's why you don't like enough to Mr. Dinks.
You can finish your plugs now.
Oh yeah. Just screenrun.fun is where you can find all of our episodes. And I'm on Twitter at the Lady Wan. We're on Twitter at ScreenRun. I think that's the name of it. I don't know.
It is.
Yeah, thanks. I never remember our Twitter handle. I just remember our website because it's .fun. Screenrun.fun. You can't go wrong.
No, I like that.
Yeah. So that's it. And I'm super psyched that I got to be here and do this. It's such a fun idea. So thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. I always appreciate another woman on stream with us.
All right. And
Recording.
like we did earlier today, if you have an edit, an idea, something you want, let's say we had Chamek get angry and you want him to go out and murder a hobo, let us know. We will read it on air and we will talk about it. And like tonight, we changed it. And you know what? I've got to share the screen again because I've got to go change something. I completely forgot to do it.
Uh-oh.
What did you forget?
Oh, where's home? Title page. Written by, I get to add the Lady Wan.
What have I done?
And Jenna. I'm not going to put her last name on screen, so. Oh, and I made this just because I figured out how to do a title page, Brandon. I named this Orange So because that's like the direct opposite of Green Harvest because I thought that would be hilarious.
Was it Green Harvest?
Blue Harvest. Sorry,
yeah,
Blue
I was
Harvest.
gonna say it was Blue Harvest.
It's the direct opposite of Blue Harvest. So I thought that was funny and witty and gay. Anywho.
So witty and pretty.
So pretty and witty and gay.
All right. Well, I think that's probably going to be enough of us tonight.
I love knowing that Drew likes musicals. It's like I'm also learning with the audience. I appreciate it.
I don't like musicals. They annoy the piss out of me.
But you know them.
I do. I like
You know them. That's enough.
I like the music of them. I can't stand the fact that everybody knows all the words, the parts, the choreography, just randomly. That irritates the
What's your
bejesus out of me.
favorite?
Like,
how is that different than
favorite
people being able to name
musical?
random Star
What's
Wars
your
quotes?
favorite, Drew?
favorite musical? Does
I know what it is.
do
Oh my
you
gosh,
go for
Brandon,
it?
Yeah,
what's
it's
his
Phantom of the
favorite
Opera.
musical? Oh my god.
No. Well, I mean,
You're
if we're
lying.
going traditional musical, yes.
Can we end it on everyone's favorite musical? Drew, you go first.
Can I use like an episode of TV that did a musical?
Yeah.
I know what it is,
Yes.
then.
Is it Buffy or is it
No.
Community?
I know what it is.
What is it?
It's Scrubs.
It's the episode of Scrubs.
Oh,
I love that.
One.
The plot device of using
good.
the plot device of using the brain aneurysm that makes everybody sing.
What's the song about poop?
And everything comes down to poo, poo, poo.
Fair. Fair.
From the top of your head to the bottom of your shoe. Sorry, I'll stop.
No, okay, Brandon, what's your favorite musical? Go.
Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, that's lame.
Come on
Juan,
now.
what's your favorite musical?
Hamilton.
Fair.
All right, Jess.
Yeah.
Legally Blonde, obviously.
Oh, yeah. God, that was a stupid question. Why'd I have to ask?
Yeah, like, why would you ask
That is
that? Have
good.
you not heard, like, the song where she moans partway through because getting the internship is better than an orgasm? Yeah, exactly. Legally Blonde the musical is where it's lit.
Hey, Wicked comes out soon, right? The
Oh my
movie.
gosh, I love Wicked too.
Oh, I can't wait to read the AI notes
I'm just
on
nervous
this.
about it.
Oh, Brandon's Phantom of the Opera. Have I ever told you that I once saw St. Albans High School perform Phantom of the Opera in a thunderstorm?
No, but I played Phantom of the Opera Music of the Night. There was a tornado warning on my senior recital, and Dr. Ben Miller was the faculty that was there. And he made a stop because of the tornado warning, and then I got to continue once it passed. And when I got to that very last note of Music of the Night, you can hear thunder in the background of the recording rolling.
That's awesome.
Okay, a little bit better than that, but also kind of worse. I'm from a small town in Canada, and we did an all-white rendition of The Wiz.
Wouldn't that just be the Wizard of Oz?
No, we did The
Wiz.
I was a Wizette as well as a poppy girl as well as a crow when the crow
Oh.
did jazz. So
Who was the munchkin that hung themselves in the background?
no one. We actually
Aw.
cut that part out, as well as anytime we said jive turkeys. Cut that out as well.
Oh, I can't. The AI. The AI comp. Oh my God, the summary is going to be so great. I just
I'm
want to
really
hear talk about
excited.
jive
Wow.
turkey.
You should post excerpts of the AI.
I really
notes
should.
online.
I'm giving you content here.
Hold on.
Small town Canada.
I really want to get its algorithm going. Jive turkey, jive turkey, jive turkey.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, speaking
I
of
think you need to
turkey,
use.
No,
Oh.
speaking
Speaking
of
of
nothing,
turkey.
I need
No,
to go
no,
to
no.
bed.
Random question. Anyone here ever put apple slices on a turkey sandwich?
No.
No.
Yeah, apparently that's
Potato-
a thing.
Potato chips. Yes.
Potato chips, fine.
Mustard.
But I saw a truck,
Yeah.
like a food truck, passing by when I was picking my kid up from school, and it had the giant picture of a turkey sandwich. It's like bread, cheese, turkey, lettuce, apple slices, bread.
Oh,
I
they're
mean,
getting. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, it doesn't seem like I wouldn't not eat it, but
I
like
would not
I
eat
wouldn't do that at home.
It's
But
like-
they're trying to sell
They're
you
taking
something
the
above
place.
what's in.
They're taking. Fruit.
I'm eating a sandwich. I don't want sweet fruit on my sandwich.
Well,
mean,
tell
I
them
want
that.
meat,
Let
cheese,
them
and
know they
veggies.
need feedback.
All
They
right.
won't know if you don't tell them, Brandon.
Dear Sodexo,
Okay.
F your apple sandwich.
All right. On that note,
I'm boycotting apples, actually. I'm against trees.
okay. The AI is going. I'm going to post this one tonight. It's going to be so fun. All right. I would normally ask Jess and Brandon if they have any last words to say, but I think that's
None.
great enough out of you two. All right, Lady Wan.
No,
anything
Captain.
tonight? Anything last words?
No, this was so fun.
All right then. So for Jess and Brandon and Juan, thanks for coming by. We're going to head out of here. This has been us.